Welcome to APush for 5, your daily all-in-one study partner for the AP exam. Whether you've got 10 minutes or 100, we'll keep you on track, building your skills one day at a time. By May, you'll walk into that exam confident, prepared, and ready to crush it. We'll guide you through real stimulus-based AP U.S. history practice questions. We have a total of over 150 videos that will be uploaded daily. These will go in chronological order, covering every period from pre-Columbus to modern day. We've got this. Here comes a set of questions from Period 1. You'll see a short excerpt, map, or image, and use that to answer the multiple choice question. Stay sharp. Don't worry if you miss some. That's why we're here. Question 1. Stimulus. On October 12, 1492, I reached land I believed to be the Indies, but the people I met were unlike any I had seen. Excerpt from a letter by Christopher Columbus, 1493. Question. What was the primary motivation behind Columbus's voyage described above? A. To spread Protestant Christianity. B. To find a westward route to Asia. C. To establish a penal colony for Spain. D. To fight against the Moors in Africa. The correct answer is B. To find a westward route to Asia. Columbus sought a direct westward sea route to Asia to expand trade for Spain, especially in spices and gold. He misidentified the Caribbean islands as the East Indies. Question 2. Stimulus. See the image. Question. Which of the following best describes the broader impact of the voyages shown in the image? A. The establishment of permanent Viking colonies in Canada. B. The spread of British colonial law in North America. C. The beginning of sustained European colonization in the Americas. D. The collapse of Spanish imperial control. The correct answer is C. The beginning of sustained European colonization in the Americas. Columbus's voyages marked the start of continuous European involvement in the Americas, eventually leading to Spanish colonization. Question 3. Stimulus. They burned the kivas and punished our medicine men for speaking to the spirits. Oral history from a Pueblo elder. Question. The actions described above were part of a broader Spanish effort to A. Promote intertribal diplomacy. B. Build equal partnerships with Native Americans. C. Suppress indigenous spiritual practices. D. Encourage self-governance among the Pueblos. The correct answer is C. Suppress indigenous spiritual practices. Spanish missionaries saw native religious traditions as heretical and sought to replace them with Catholicism, sparking resistance like the Pueblo Revolt. Question 4. Stimulus. See the image. Question. Which two conquistadors were primarily responsible for the conquest shown on the map? A de Soto and Balboa, B. Cortez and Pizarro, C. Coronado and Cabral, D. Columbus and Vespucci. The correct answer is B. Cortez and Pizarro. Hernan Cortez conquered the Aztec Empire in Mexico, and Francisco Pizarro defeated the Inca Empire in Peru, both pivotal in expanding Spanish rule. Question 5. Stimulus. They live in large cities, use gold in their temples, and have organized markets. Cortez's letter to Charles V, Question: which indigenous group is being described by Cortez in the quote above? A. The Iroquois, B. The Maya, C. The Aztec, D. The Pueblo. The correct answer is C. The Aztec. The Aztec capital Tenochtitlan impressed Cortés with its size, markets, and wealth, leading to Spain's campaign of conquest. Question 6. Stimulus. Atahualpa ruled over vast lands with gold in abundance and temples on high mountains. Spanish chronicler, 1530s. Question: which civilization is being described in the quote above? A. Inca, B. Olmec, C. Maya, D. Navajo. The correct answer is A. Inca. The Inca Empire, centered in the Andes, was known for its wealth, terraced agriculture, and advanced engineering, as seen in cities like Cusco and Machu Picchu. Question 7. Stimulus. See the image. Question: which of the following was a major purpose of the Spanish missions shown? A. To promote indigenous autonomy. B. To encourage native resistance to European powers. C. To convert indigenous peoples to Christianity. D. To protect indigenous lands from exploitation. The correct answer is C. To convert indigenous peoples to Christianity. Spanish colonizers, often led by missionaries like Franciscans, sought to convert native populations and integrate them into colonial society under Spanish control. Question 8. Stimulus. See the image. Question: the colonial region shown was characterized by which of the following? A. Predominantly fur trading and small farming settlements. B. Large-scale mining, encomienda labors, and Catholic missions. C. Absence of centralized governance. D. Isolation from European influence. The correct answer is B. Large-scale mining, encomienda labor, and Catholic missions. New Spain was structured around economic exploitation of indigenous labor, mining operations, and religious conversion through missions. Question 9. Stimulus. We have become as beasts of burden, forced to toil in the mines without rest. Indigenous testimony, early 1500s. Question: the labor system described in the source above is most closely associated with which institution? A. The encomienda system. B. The factory system. C. Chattel slavery in the Caribbean. D. Indentured servitude. The correct answer is A. The encomienda system. Under the encomienda system, Spanish colonizers were granted the right to extract forced labor and tribute from indigenous communities in exchange for supposed protection and religious instruction. Question 10. Stimulus. They gave us glass beads and we were made to work their lands. Pueblo account of early Spanish contact. Question: The practice described most directly reflects which trend in Spanish colonization? A. Military alliances with native tribes. B. Establishment of equal trade partnerships. C. Exploitation of native labor through land grants. D. Use of democratic governance structures. The correct answer is C. Exploitation of native labor through land grants. Spanish colonists used systems like encomienda and repartimiento to coerce native labor under the pretense of tribute or conversion. Thanks for watching APush for 5. Let us know in the comments which questions you like the most. If today's practice helped you, tap like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any future videos. And share this with a friend who's also aiming for that 5. If you want more hands-on learning or direct feedback, reach out directly. We'd love to help you take your prep to the next level. See you in the next video.